to another episode of Create Now. Today's date is the 24th of the 3rd, 2020. That's the 24th of the 3rd, 2020. The time is 13:38. So, back to a bit of singing. Stand up straight. Breathe in, see your tummy comes out. Your shoulders don't come up or down or any of that crack. Alright. We're going to do the old burbles. So, you can sing here, or here we go. Step motion. Here we go. Won't be able to do them all, but sure, try it out. Oh, sorry, that was C sharp. Excuse me. One semitone, D major, baby. Take two. There's a very cheeky B flat in there. Look careful from that one. about that B flat? What is F major? The 1 is F, the 3 is G, and the 5 is D. I tell a lie, it's C. So that's F, A, C. F, A, C. F sharp. And then another time, and then another time. G major. Nope. Gotta be careful for that G flat. G sharp. We got a G sharp there. We got the third is a C, and the fifth is an absolutely gorgeous D sharp. Feel it all in here. Not in the throat. You're gonna feel it in the belly. Your belly's gonna be hurting, not your throat. If your throat's hurting, yo, doing it wrong. That's fine. Just adjust. Just tune in with your body. Do a little body scan. You'll be okay. Oh, lad. Here is A major. A major is made of the A, which is the 1, the 3, which is a, I'm cheating here, C sharp, and the little finger there is on E. Here we go. And down. No, it's B flat. So A sharp. Here we go. B flat and down. This exercise is good because it stretches the voice. It makes sure you're resonating out of the right place. Because if you're not resonating out of the right place, your mouth will make that sound. On to B major. B major, we have B on the roof. We have a very snaky D sharp slipping in there, and to tip it off with the fifth, we have G flat, also known as a F sharp. And down. Back up. Down. And rocking out with that C major. Alright, there you are. Is your throat hurting yet? That's why you gotta do it at low volumes. You gotta sing, what is it, 60 or 70% of the time, all the time. So what that means is, the maths is wrong, but you never sing 100%, because if you sing 100% you'll lose your voice in like 10 minutes. So when people are actually screaming, Linkin Park and the boys, Chester Bennington and stuff, they're not actually deafeningly loud. It's kind of like kind of a trick, an illusion. The loudness is an illusion. There you are. Alright, because if you're actually screaming that loud, you just tear your fucking voice out. Sorry for cursing. Throw it out. Yeah, there's just a lot of, if you don't lose your voice, there's a lot of control. If you actually were screaming, jeez, you wouldn't last very long. You'd only get to, you'd have to not talk to anyone before the gig or after the gig. To your screaming. What's your voice? Oh jeez. Yeah, a lot of it is just it's not. Do you know how loud people shout when they're screaming? You can't keep up that insurance. A lot of it is an illusion, like wah! You know the baby thing? Wah, wah. You wah! Wow! Wow! Wah, wah. A lot of it's kind of vocal trickery, like to get into that vocal placement. Not, I don't want to say trickery, because it's not like a Not malicious about it or anything, but it's there's certain sounds that are really quick that you don't even notice, like the whole wah thing, like the baby wah, because people use the baby wah because the baby screams all the time, doesn't get a sore throat, it's very loud. So they have this certain vocal placement. And once you're all resonating and pinging in the right place and all that stuff, it's just like a golden ratio or whatever. Everything just sits into place, and you don't really have to put in much effort. It's just like breathing. So, so that sounds like wah, but you hear the way I was going. I don't really want you guys to try this out, but because you'll really wreck yourself. But that is actually not that loud if you're in the room with me. If that was, I don't know, that's what James Brown does. Wow! All that stuff. And it's you get into it with the getting wah, 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 wah. He's by the back of your throat goes vocal fry. Wah! I'll always do a vocal fry, and once your lungs or what is it? All your flaps in your throat anyway. Once you close your flaps, so there's no pitch, and then you blow air at it, and they just kind of go. Like if you imagine if you get a knife into a speaker, it distorts and stuff. It messes up with the resonance. The same thing goes with phlegm and stuff. If you have a lot of phlegm and stuff, as overtone, it changes the overtones, and so on. And so on. Oh yeah. So that's like vocal distortion. Because I was like, how are these rock singers like able to scream their head? When I try to scream my head off, I lose my voice. What's going on here? And when these rock lads do it, they're able to do it like every day. And go on, what are these lads doing? It turns out they're not. I thought they were, I thought rappers were like, yeah, like I can't even. I'm not even gonna do it right now. But I thought they were shouting at the top of their lungs when they were like. But it's actually. They're not actually that loud. Mental. For me, maybe you guys already know this, but yeah. If you're around a really, really good singer, they can sing really loud or really quiet. If you're around a singer who doesn't have a lot of control, they're like, oh yeah, I can only sing these notes really loud, or I can only sing these notes really soft. But once you have you can hear me like or whatever. That was just running through a slide or whatever through the range. But none of the notes were particularly loud there. I switched over to my head voice to my chest voice, and there wasn't any yeah. Some people absolutely scream the high notes and are really soft with the low notes because they just don't have the balance or control. So once you're on your head voice, you have to push a lot less. Your chest voice is the one that maybe needs more air. Once you get into your head voice, you need very, very little air because those high notes will just cut through everything, because your human ears are so sensitive with those high frequencies, because your head actually starts like vibrating, and your head's just your brain's just a watermelon. So you saw those like cartoons where like there's a glass of water or a wine glass and someone's singing on it and it explodes. You can do that same thing if you chew the glass to like G. You chew the glass. So you do it by filling, depending on how much water's in the glass, that'll change the pitch of the glass. And you can do it by like licking your finger and rubbing around the top and go, and then like that's too low, so you put more water in and it goes, a bit higher. So if you get that same pitch like, and you play that same G, I was singing a B, whoops. And you start singing that same note at it, the water starts vibrating, the glass starts vibrating, and just goes. I'm sure you saw it in the cartoons. It's demonstrated with usually like some big old fat woman in an opera, and she's gone back when there's no microphones and stuff, and people's glasses, they're drinking glasses while they're sitting down, I don't know why, and you see them all exploding, and I don't know, it's just in a few just referencing some child's cartoons. But yeah, there you are. So some pitches appear louder than others, the volume of them. I think volume is the human perceived version of amplitude. So that's a whole other ballpark. Let's see where we're going. We'll go down, will we? It's nice to know when you're switching between head voice and alright, here's when to know. So I'm gonna sweep up. You can sweep up with me if you want. There's just a crossover in your voice when your vocal cords switch to. Alright, we'll keep it simple. Excuse me. So we're just gonna say me, me, ma, mo, moo. Okay. Jeepers, that sounds grumpy. Here we go. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Here we go. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Sing it out whichever register is comfortable for you. If that's too high, drop down. Me, me, D major, ma, mo, moo. D major has a D, the fifth is A, and the third is G sharp. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. So again, there's nearly no air coming out of the mouth here, but that'll take a lot of time. You gotta try and figure out pitching and trying to figure out. Sure, listen, just keep going to controlling your air breath capacity in your lungs and all that stuff. Here we go. Me, me, ma. This is kind of stuff that like professional divers practice, kind of. Holding your breath. How long can you hold your breath? Me, me, ma. This is a ma, moo, E. Up to F. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. And now we're going up to F sharp. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Alright. So my voice is starting to drift out of tunes. That's how I know I need. My voice is starting to go. I'm also a horse. I'm a little horse. I'm a pony. Keep sipping up. Right, we're on F sharp. Me, 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 ma, mo, moo. Alright, up to G major. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Again. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. I'm starting to tense my voice and so on, so I'm going to drop down. Me, me, ma. You keep going up if you can. Moo. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. voice just vibrating. It's mad, especially with those low notes. For me, anyway. Me, my whole cheeks are giving it socks vibrating. Anyway, here we go to oh, it's spooky, isn't it? That's a sus. What's going on here? Ah, there we are. Okay, this is B flat. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. Oh yeah, we're going into B. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. Sounds a bit harpsichord, isn't it? A harpsichord up there. G major. Sorry, C major. Me, me, ma, mo, mu. So I started singing with my throat there. I really felt it. Just where the beard kind of ends. So I still have bad habits. So I got to keep making sure to make sure my air is coming through my stomach and so on. You can almost notice when you sing with your throat and stuff, the low end is just kind of gets shaved off, which again is very, very useful for some things if you want to stick out in the mix and so on. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. What's right to do? I guess the more languages you know, the better, isn't it? Anyway, it's all what matters to you. Let's see, any other bits and bobs? Bitsy and bobbies, wobbly tobbies. I guess just hitting a note on a piano and trying to sing it. Without sliding in. That stuff just. Because a lot you'll be singing like a bit down, a bit up, and not actually. Jeepers, I'm not singing it dead on. What am I like? So here, hitting a note. And then. Jeepers, that's a bit high. So basically you hit a note on, if you have a guitar, you pick any note you like on it, and then you try and sing it. Alright, this is help with intonation, which is kind of like the notes within notes and so on. So, yeah, that's if you want to help yourself do a pitch, it's very important to stay relaxed, which you know it's so hard to do, especially if you're in public or there's other people, like a lot of people, you know, you'd be practicing night and day, you get really good singing, and then someone would hear you and your throat starts clenching up, you start sweating, and you're not even able to sing properly. You're like, this once it'd be grand if I sing from my throat instead of my stomach, and everything goes to flip. Sore throat, sounds thin and nasally, just from performance anxiety, which is a whole other thing. Performance anxiety makes you wanna go to the toilet, makes you wanna pee. But yeah, that's just, if you have any of that stuff, practice, and even more practice is the answer. And performing more. The more you perform, the less anxious you get, which is just mad. Alcohol and drugs are not the answer. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Bye.